You see, if you have a small trading account as a trader, the area you should spend most of your time is how you approach entry in the market. Now, trust me, guys, entry is so important as a trader. How you are approaching your entry. And for me personally, once I know that I have a small trading account, I need a strategy whereby once I engage the market will put me on drawdown because my account size is very small. And as a result of that, I want a situation, the moment I'm engaging the trade, the market is going in alignment with that direction so that I can avoid drawdown. And that is why this video is very important, because I'll be showing you guys a simple techniques, a simple strategy that you can start applying right now after watching this video. All you need to do is follow all the process, all the steps I'll be showing you guys in this video so that you can start growing your small trading account irrespective of the amount, 50 USD, 100 USD, 200 USD. You see all this trading setup you are seeing right here, these are not just samples, all right? These are real trade. All these are real life trade on real life account. And I can tell you guys one secret before I proceed with the video. Now, the secret is that I work with this session of the market, and most of the time I am executing my trade during the New York session. You can see this is New York session, all right? Even this one too, this is New York session. If I turn off all these, my annotation, you will see all these green shaded areas are my New York session. This is how I trade my small trading account. Even this last trade right now, I am still holding it. Of course, all was executed during the New York session. Now the trade has not developed. Let me show you guys the trade, all right? You can see right now about 13.8 USD, although I'm using small lot sizes, all right? 0.02, 0.02. I've also executed another trade today, all right? I just executed these orders a few moments ago. These 3 orders I'm holding right now. Now I'm giving it time for this to develop. Now this is about 14 USD. Before the end of the day, I'm sure this can get to 80 or 100 US dollar. And by the way, I know most of you guys are thinking I'm making use of TradingView. This is not TradingView platform, all right? You can see how I just moved from TradingView right now to this platform I'm making use of. This is FBS broker, guys. FBS is the broker I am trading with, and then this is the broker, of course, that is holding this trade right now. Now, just a few moments, I just want to talk about many reasons why you should trade with FBS broker. The first thing, which is the most important, is that this is a fully licensed and regulated broker. This is very important because for your own safety, this is a regulated licensed broker, and this broker have had more than 15 years experience as a company, trusted by millions of traders across the globe, and of course with multiple awards each year as a company. Now, one of the reasons why I love to trade with this broker, let me tell you guys something, all right? You see this platform as a trader, the moment you deposit money into your trading account, you are going to have 100% bonus of that deposit. For example, if you deposit 50 US dollar, you have 100 USD on your own trading account automatically. And to get this deposit bonus, what you need to do is to make use of my own promo code when registering your account. I will drop the link of the broker in the description part of this video. Then when you are registering, make sure you use GRC100, all right? GRC100, so that anytime you deposit money, for example, this is my trading account, you can see the 100% bonus on your first deposit. So what I'm going to do, click on this deposit option. Then, all right, you have various methods of depositing money here, okay? Then go to local bank transfer. For those of us in Nigeria here, on local bank transfer, you can fill out all these details when you want to deposit. So let me assume I want to deposit 100 USD, which is approximately 150,000 naira. Then you can see this. Let me click on this bonus, icon here. You can see available to all fully verified clients, 100% for the first time. I will click on this place called apply promo code, okay? Then the promo code is GRC100. Then check promo code and check the validity. Of course, validity applies. Now, 100% bonus will be applied, then 20% bonus on next deposit. So you apply the code. That's how it works, guys. So right now, I have 120% bonus, which is 120 USD of 100 US dollar. Now, the next thing you need to do is fill out all these details, all right? That is my name and all that. Then come here, click on deposit. That's how to deposit money on your trading account. Apart from all this thing I just mentioned, okay, this is one thing I love, guys. You see this place right here, 1:3,000 leverage. Now, Every broker I've traded in the past, the maximum leverage I've traded is 1:2,000. Okay, this is the only broker, first time, the only broker I have seen that is offering 1:3,000 leverage, and you can start with a minimum deposit of $5. All right, for those of you that are of course low on capital, you can start with minimum deposit of $5, spread from 0.7 pip, order execution 0.01 second. You don't even need to imagine that before you click the order. It has already been executed. And one more thing, guys, if you have any query, you can make use of this 24-hour customer service right here. You can make use of it. Any assistance you need, you can make use of the 24 hours customer service. And this broker have mobile app for Android platform, iOS platform. Just go to your App Store, Google Play Store, search for FBS, and then download it. But like I said, I'll drop the link in the description part of this video. And when you are already starting, please make sure you use the promo code so that you too can have that deposit bonus. Okay, you can use their free educational content if you want to learn more on trading and all that. So this is the broker that is, of course, holding this trade. And right now, I'm already running above $16. Now, what I need to do is, of course, show you guys what is happening right here. Like as I said, if you observe, everything is done right here during the New York session because the account size is very small. Okay, now there are other entry method online, both the ones I've taught on this YouTube and the ones I do trade with. Okay, that you can trade during the London session, but this one is the easiest one. That's why I'm teaching you guys. All right, this New York session. Oh, of course I can trade in London session, like this trade right now. I'm holding this trade to the downside. Okay, but this one is the easiest. And the way it works, okay, let me show you guys one magic. We are trading in alignment to the direction of the day. And if you observe the daily candlestick, if you go to daily time frame now, let me go to daily time frame. All right, right here on this daily time frame, every day has its own individual direction. Okay, this was a bullish day, this was a bearish day. Every day has its individual direction. Now let's assume we want to trade a bullish day, and by the way, with what I'm teaching you guys, you don't really need to know what the direction of the day will be. You don't even need it. All you need to do is just be patient and observe how I'm going to do it for you guys. Now let's assume the day is bullish. All right, there's something you guys need to understand. This daily candlestick has properties. This is the wick of the candle. All right, then this is the high of the candle right here. This is the high of the candle. Then this is the open of the candle. This is the opening of the candle. Then this is the close of the candle. Now this body of the candle, let me draw it out. This body of the candle, this comprises of two primary trading sessions in the market, which is London session and the New York session. Every trading day, all right? This is the secret, guys. So if you know that there are two primary sessions here, then that means we can actually, this is the secret, right? This is how it works. That means we can actually split it by saying, okay, one should complete somewhere here, then the other one will continue to the end of the day. This is the magic, all right? This is how it works. Or you can put it doesn't have to be here. The line does not have to be here or here or here. You can just, I'm just trying to explain something for you guys. But just understand that there are two sessions right here, London and New York. I just showed you guys how I was able to hold this trade right that is running right now. And of course, more trade will also be executed using the same trading strategy. So like as I was saying, let me take off this horizontal line. This body of the candle contains two primary sessions, London session, New York session. But it's not the whole London session. That is one thing you need to understand. It's the first 3 hours of London session, then the first 3 hours of New York session. Okay, so this is how it works. This is how we do it with ICT concept. The first 3 hours of London session is called the London key zone. All right, then the first 3 hours of New York session is called the New York key zone. Okay, so this is London key zone. This is New York key zone. These two sections are just represented right here. Is inside the body of this candle. Inside the body of this candle. London key zone is here. New York key zone is here. But if you observe something, there's a gap between the London key zone and the New York key zone. This is where the magic is, all right? So there's a gap. This gap is called the London break. So this is London key zone price action. This is the New York key zone price action. Then this is the London break. If you don't want to be, stressing yourself to be identifying this on a daily basis, what you need is just to add this indicator on your chart. Very, very easy. I can't trade without this indicator. You see right here, ICT key zone bosses. Okay, just search it under this indicator tab. Just click on this indicator. Then you search ICT KZ bosses right here. See, it's a favorite for me. All right. Then it will be added. Then you can set it up. For those of you that have been asking about my settings, it's very easy. Just take off all these bosses right here. The only thing you need is fee middle and fee middle. That's all. Then you press OK. It will look as simple as my own. Then the next thing you need to check is your chart. As the key zone appeared on your chart, of course, it must appear. Let me take off everything, all right? So you can see every day has two primary sessions, London, New York, London, New York. And you can see the gap I was talking about, right? There's a gap here, right? From this yellow end of this yellow shaded area and the beginning of this green shaded area, there's a gap. There's a gap here. There's a gap here. So what we want to do is very simple. Engage during the New York key zone. After, the New York key zone gets started. Now, the way it works, I told you guys just now that the body of the candle is comprised of two main sessions, London, New York. So the way it works is that London session will start the day, London key zone will start the day. Then once London key zone close, then New York key zone will continue from what London key zone have done. Then the candlestick will close. That is the end of the day. So New York key zone build upon London key zone. For example, once London key zone gets started from the beginning of the day, it will get to somewhere here. Then it will close. London key zone will close, but the daily candle has not closed. Then the London break will take place, something like this. Then New York key zone will get started. And then the end of the day. That's how it works. Now, between the period of the end of London key zone and the beginning of New York key zone, this London break, most of the time, what you will see is that the market will form a retracement. That is what you are seeing right here. This move to the upside. This move to the upside is your entry. As simple as it is, like magic. That is your entry, because New York will continue what London have done. All right, like I told you guys, London will trade its own, then close. New York just like this. London traded its own to the downside, then closed from here. Then New York came in, continue it. That is the strategy. And once you engage, just relax. You don't need to bother about daily direction, because London key zone will tell you what New York key zone is going to do. And at the end, that will automatically be what the direction of the day will be. So what you need to do as a wise trader, okay, just be patient. And for those of you in US, Canada, this strategy is going to help you a lot, because you just have to sleep, wake up in the morning, check what London key zone have done. Then that means that is the direction of the day. Engage it. All right. Now, with this strategy, I'm not going to tell you I'm going to have all the days winning. Okay, let's say out of 5 trading days in the week, you can win 3 days. All right, out of 5 trading days, unless it's not in alignment with direction of the market. And the amazing part is if it's in alignment with direction of the market, so it's going to be very, very easy for you. So like I said, this is your entry. Now, sometimes it may not be this simple. Okay, sometimes it may trade back deep into New York before coming to the downside. Or sometimes it may trade very, very. Let me show you guys other days. Okay, you see this one. This was Monday. Okay, after London traded to the downside, then either you use here as an entry during the New York session, then put your stop loss above the high of. It's usually above the high of London, or you can come here to use as an entry. But I would love to use this one as my entry. Okay, and you can just be on this 15 minutes time frame. Wait for this thing to finish closing. And then check what is going on, and then check what's going on during the New York session. If there's a retracement before the New York session, that is perfect, best entry opportunity. Let me see if I can see opportunity like that. This one, there's no retracement. Okay, you just have to. And one thing again, you need to understand, sometimes you don't get the retracement at all. The market will just keep, unfolding. But me, because I've used this strategy over time, so if I see price action like this where there's no retracement, I can just engage somewhere with this week, all right? This one here, this week of the candle. Because if I go to lower time frame, you see the week of the candle, this one, let me zoom it out. This is the one I'm talking about. Because if I go to lower time frame, like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, this is a retracement, more candles pushing to the upside. So there are some days you won't get this pull up. Let me see if we have other days right here. Yeah, this one is a reversal day. You are not going to get it this day, all right? Because London traded to the downside. So if you have traded, in alignment with the London session, you're going to take stop loss. So it's not going to work this day. I've told you there are days like this, all right, where you hit stop loss. And stop loss is not a crime. That is one thing you need to know as a trader. Stop loss is not a crime. It's part of trading. This one too, this is perfect because the market traded all the way to the upside, indicating that it's going to be bullish regardless. And then we have this retracement, all right? So what I could just do is just put my entry opportunity somewhere here and then push it to the upside. I can use maybe 20 pips stop loss, this is 20 pips stop loss. Okay, although New York had more deeper retracement that day, that's how it is sometimes as a trader. Okay, this day, you are not going to use it this day. If you use it this day, you're going to hit stop loss. Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys why sometimes you hit stop loss, because sometimes the direction of the day has to overpower these techniques. That's why most times I always encourage my students, if you are engaging with this strategy, we call it New York continuation, make sure the entry is in alignment with the direction of the day, because there's a way to frame direction. I've done videos to frame direction. So if the daily direction says bullish, and then this entry opportunity says bullish, engage it with full lot size. You're not going to have anything to worry. But if daily direction says bullish and then this entry says bearish, sometimes you may win it, but most of the time you're not going to win it. This one, it plays out nicely, but no retracement. Okay. Then this one's very, very perfect. Very, very, very perfect, because London pushed to the upside like this, and then New York retracement, boom. And then that is how the day ended. So you have a role to play here. What is your role? Come back here and backtest. All right, come back here and backtest. You see this trade now running nicely on profit. This trade now should be, somehow this is about 21 USD right now, running smoothly without stress. And one thing that encouraged me more to engage this trade is very, very simple, because the daily direction is bearish. And I even posted it this morning on my Telegram platform. This is a public Telegram platform. The link will also be in the description part of this video. Okay, so what we do here, we post analysis, high accurate analysis. All the analysis I post here, I think we have 90%, 90% result from all the analysis that I post here. Okay, you can say I've already posted, and then my next focus is the forward draw liquidity, which is Euro USD to the downside. Okay, I've already done the analysis from yesterday. You can see I told you, you can see today is a suitable day to keep selling Euro US dollar. So we do all this analysis ahead of time, okay, before we come back here to engage. You can join my free Telegram community, okay? And if you also want to make inquiry on our mentorship program, the link is also in the description part of this video. Is a WhatsApp link. Chat my admin, our WhatsApp page, and then we send you all the details to be part of our trading team. Okay, I believe this video is going to help you guys grow your own small trading account, and then be able to make reasonable amount of money from the market. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, turn up your notification button. I'll see you guys next upload.